I was just thinking this whole time, and I just came to realize about more of reminded about how much worthy and amazing I am. I really think, to be honest, for the past few months, since I discovered about manifestation, I really just kind of like were, kind of into it and then just kind of like stopped from doing it, and I was really into it back again. And I really never felt like I allowed myself to be my full potential and to really just fully embrace, my wholesomeness. And I really feel like this night I finally embodied all my manifestations, and I finally embodied this one truth about me, that I am enough, that I am amazing, that I am such a blessing for everyone that walks into my life, that I can have everything into my life the way that I want it, just exactly, that I am worthy of abundance, that I am worthy of financial abundance, that I am worthy of money, that I am worthy of having every single thing that I ever wanted in life to be just exactly as I wanted to, you know, no complications, nothing, and I was just really embodying all of this, really just seeing what it really means to feel like that and to be like that in my life, and I am just really feeling so whole right now. I am feeling like I am radiating on this whole other spiritual plane. Like I don't feel like it's like I am acting from a different reality, from a different plane, and I genuinely feel like I'm never gonna be the same after this moment, because it was genuinely like this moment of grounding, this moment of like, okay, genuinely right now things are gonna be different from now here. I don't feel even the same. Like literally, and this whole moment was like 1 hour ago, but because of how much grounded I got in that moment, of how much peace, of how much knowing, like deep knowing I had in myself, I really just know that I'm simply a changed man. Simply. You're going somewhere, let's just say to work. You know what I mean? You're going to work, okay? And that day, just like any other day, you're gonna get to work, you know what I mean? Because there is no reason for you not to get to work, you know what I mean? And I really think that I got to see my life right now and my manifestations just as the same way. My manifestations are there, the office, like, are my manifestations, to be honest, you know what I mean? That place, they're just there, you know what I mean? I just really have to walk, like I know my destination, you know what I mean? My destination is already there, you know what I mean? My destination is known, why should I be worried, you know what I mean, whether I'm gonna get there or not? I know I'm gonna get there, you know what I mean? All what I should be caring about right now is, how do I want to get there? What is my storyline, you know what I mean? Which like state of mind do I really would love to get there? How good do I actually want this whole story to be and to come about? Because I think, to be honest, for the longest time, I was telling myself that I do believe that I can get whatever I want, but I never really just understood deeply what it means. You really should try to sit with yourself and think whatever you want. Like, just think of the craziest shit ever and remind yourself that you can even get that if you want to, you know what I mean? And even if you don't actually get that, you should actually always think that the universe can give you that, because you are destined for something even greater than that. Like whatever crazy shit you can imagine, you should always know that you can get that or something better than that. You know what I mean? And I'm not really just saying that out of anything. I really feel because we live in this society that brainwashed us that it, if you are like a certain person, you know what I mean, or if we come from a certain background, or if we live in a certain place, or whatever it might be, that we are not worthy of love, that we are not worthy of abundance, that humans should be ranked dependent on like who is more worthy, to be honest. If you have more of this, then you are more worthy. If you have more of that, then you are more worthy, you know what I mean? But this all stems from this universal truth that you are worthy. You are worthy just the way that you are, you know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. Genuinely, it doesn't really matter. You should feel whole, you know what I mean? And this feeling of feeling whole is not really just simply something that will just come like that, you know what I mean? me feeling whole is really just knowing yourself deeply. So if you ever really would love to start to feel whole and to start feel enough on yourself, you should know yourself so much. You know what I mean? You should know your qualities. You know what I mean? You should know what you are good at. You know what I mean? You should find that like that's something within you. You know what I mean? That you truly respect, that you truly love about yourself. This is how you're gonna be finding up your worth in your own self. You know what I mean? And so I've been on this like discovering journey, you know, like this self-discovery journey since I was 16, you know what I mean? And right now I am 18, I am in my late 18, you know, and I really just came to understand myself in such a beautiful, amazing way. I'm just so grateful for that, and I'm really still discovering myself more. But I think that I really just got to discover a pretty good like way. Like I think that I really pretty much like know pretty well myself right now, but I really know that there is always more discovery to do. But God damn it, like you feel so different when you know that you are whole, you know what I mean? When you know that you deserve anything, when you know that anyone that walks into your life, they deserve you, you know what I mean? And everyone should be feeling so happy for having you into your life, you know what I mean? You just glow up differently. You really just you don't feel the same anymore. You know what I mean? You don't really feel like anything, like any problems matters. You know what I mean? You don't stress out about anything at all. This is a thing, to be honest. Why should we be worried about anything? Genuinely, why should we be? Why should you be worried about anything at all in life? If you really have this like deep ingrained belief in your head that whatever problem that you are in right now, it's because the universe put you in that position so that you will actually learn something, so that you will actually reach out to your highest call, to your highest potential, you will never fear anything at all in life. You know, sickness, probably this is the universe, like this is probably the universe way of really just telling me that, you know, I should be appreciating my body more. You know what I mean? Probably if I'm gonna be having a health condition, I will actually really just learn to appreciate life in a very, very different way that I will never be able to do so anymore. You know what I mean? Probably if this bad thing happens, I will actually like it will just change my life in so many different ways. It will actually get me to learn stuff that I will never be able to learn any other way. I think I'll always really just get to see things from this perspective from now on, to be honest, you know? So, yeah, so crazy. I'm so happy that I finally stepped in, to be honest. I'm so happy and so grateful for this night, to be honest. And I'm so happy that I'm gonna be starting November, like a new month with like all of this energy. And I just really wanted to capture it because I just really feel like I have a really like a deep like knowing moment right now that genuinely everything is gonna be fine right now, that all my manifestation is gonna come to life, that I am gonna be finding the right someone for me, that just everything is gonna work out just fine. Why? Because I'm humble and because I finally can receive that. I am finally like acting up in that spiritual plane to receive all of these blessings. Simply. Good night.